What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Osiris New Dawn. When we left off in the last episode, we managed to get ourselves an inflatable dome, which is pretty cool. Even though the game actually has been telling us that we have another one. Actually, the game did do an update, so I'm curious if that is still a thing. Inflatable dome. Is it still floating out here? Yep, it is. Alright. So we have another inflatable dome here. Actually, I wonder if there's a way... for me to get rid of that marker somehow. Equip locator to cycle targets. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyways, so we have our inflatable dome here. We started to build a wall-ish. I mean, this is very secure, clearly. Nothing getting through that. And we also did, in the last episode, a mission where we investigated the mine over here. I forget what mine it actually was. And then we got a mission to find the mine in Magni? Or Magni? Magni? I'm not sure how you're... I'm gonna go with Magni. It sounds cooler. But that's a good little clip away. So I'm not in too much of a hurry to run over there. We don't actually have like a vehicle or anything to use in order to make the trip a little faster. So I'm kind of not in a hurry to get over there and do that. So yeah. One other thing is, in the comments of the last video, Yogi147 had asked if this was multiplayer. Technically, the game is multiplayer, but if you're asking about this actual playthrough, it is not. I'm doing this as a single-player game, but the game does support multiplayer. So that was kind of the bulk of the questions that were, or the conversations in the comments was kind of that topic of conversation. So... the game also did do an update, though. I'm not really sure what this little button does. Curious. Okay. These don't actually activate, so this highlighting that little thing does something. I'm just not sure what it does yet. Alright. What is this? Is that till sundown, maybe? One of the things that the game actually did as an update, though, is it added the original map for Proteus 2 into the same area. So I guess where before, I don't know if this is actually the sand dunes or if there's a certain direction you have to go. But according to the change logs, if you go out past the sand dunes, but again, it might be here, it might be in a direction that way, I'm not really sure, but you used to not be able to cross the sand dunes. Eventually you hit a invisible wall. Now apparently if you cross them or go far enough, you run into the original map of the game, which is a pretty cool way to do it. I wasn't sure if they were going to make you restart or reset or what. So that was a pretty cool way to do it, in my opinion. Alright, so let's see. I'd like to build up the fortifications a little bit around here. This rock wall really ain't doing much. Might keep out the little slithering critters, but it's not really going to keep out anything that can jump. I'd like to do these bigger walls, because even these I can't jump out of unless I use my thrusters, and even that's kind of a barely. So I'd like to do a bit more of that. If I can remember what tab they're under. Ah, here we go. So for this we need steel plates and rubber. Now we have a decent amount of rubber, but we need to make some more steel plates, which can either be done by breaking down a barrel, which I don't really want to do, or iron, aluminum, and magnesium. So let's check our depository here. Is there a sort button? There we go. That's ascending, that's descending, I guess. So rubber's here. We actually have... I think I have more rubber than that, maybe? Unless I pulled it all in the last episode. I might have pulled it all. We have 8 there. Okay, so let's deposit some of this crap that we're not really using. Oh. We're out of room. Okay. Well, and then in that case, do we want to do another depository, maybe? Universe build capacity. Oh, I guess we're not that high. Okay, so 10 aluminum and 10 iron does seem pretty high for a depository. But actually, for now, let's just go off this. I think we're pretty good on our weight, so let's just grab some iron, some aluminum, and some magnesium. And that should help us make some more plates. So let's test this out. If I click this, I get 1. And I lose the little icon thing. So let's see what this does. I guess it just builds. Oh, it builds the max that you're capable of. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, that's pretty neat, actually. I like that. And how much is this per 2 steel? 1 magnesium, 2 and 2 on the others. So if we can make 24, that's like 12, give or take, roughly. And if that's 12, and this needs 5, so we can only do 3. Ugh. Maybe we shouldn't do walls yet. That might require a bit more mining. Let's grab all of these. And let's see... We might want to just build another depository for now. Let's do that. Can we stack the... Oh, you can stack them! Why is it not letting me rotate them? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, that's cool. And let's see... Oh, I had the multi-tool thing. That's right. There we go. And customize... I'm pretty sure I went with black. Does this have a... Oh, it does have a secondary. I don't honestly know what I did for that one. And then... Oh, it doesn't have a glow, so detail must have been that one. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. So that works. We can probably break this down. Default alpha sort. I don't know what that does. Let's grab all of that. And let's see. Advanced repair, repair frame, destroy structure. Are you sure? Yes. And it gives us back, it looks like, materials. So that's cool. Okay. So we'll put some of this back. I probably should keep this kind of broken down to, like, ores and ingots and things, and then the other one have more organic stuff. Would probably be a good idea. That's stone blade. Yeah, so let's do that, I think. Yeah, get the carrots, the potatoes. Everything else I think looks pretty ore related, so we'll go ahead and keep this one as our crafting material type, non-organic chest. I think that should work. I don't see anything else that I need. Oh, there's default and there's alpha sort. I don't know what the difference is other than maybe numeric, like alphabetical. That's probably what that is, so we'll leave it like that. That's fine. And now you will put all of the organic thingies. I'm going to keep the water on me, I think, because I might end up needing it. Oops, I was trying to go too fast there. Okay. And let's put the inflatable dome in here. Oh, wait a minute, that's the wrong one. I thought I did it on this one. There we go. Okay, So that should keep everything pretty organized. I'm not really sure. I can't ever remember which one's the outer ring. I think thirst is the outer ring. It is. Okay. And for water. For water we need... You can either make it with oxygen and hydrogen in a glass container, or you can make it with dirty water and it makes half. And we have a supply area of dirty water somewhere. I didn't make a beacon, but it was on our way to Osiris 1 base. However, if we can find... So green is chlorine. We need yellowish and blue. Pretty sure this one over here... well, actually, let me just grab a barrel. Or two. Because I'd like to stock up on some of that stuff, if we can. And I'll probably keep both of these on me and do 1 barrel as water, 1 barrel as hydrogen, as long as I can find them. Skelepod shedding. I can't make that out. That might be water, or oxygen? Water. Yeah, it's oxygen. Okay. Alright. So let's get us... Ow! I hate these things. I really do.
System restored.
I hate those little urchin things. They're so annoying. Okay. Alright. So we got an oxygen tank. Or whatever these are called. Barrel. Which is holding... It says 0. I don't really know what to make of that. Oh, it might just be saying oxygen. That's not a 0, that's an O. Okay. 100 is what it holds. Alright, so let's see if we can find a yellowish one, because that should be hydrogen, I think. If my memory serves. Which, who knows? My memory's about as reliable as a lotto ticket. We have a lot of chlorine around our base area, though. I'm noticing. Oh, come on, you can make it up that. You're like Superman. What is this? Base metal? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, whether or not there's a better way to, like, mine and stuff. If you eventually get, like, drills and things. I'd really like one, though. Or some kind of, advanced driller machinery. That might be... I keep getting my controls on my hotbar mixed up as to what's what. I kind of figured we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll go looking for hydrogen, but we can also kind of gather up some more materials, because as long as we can get some more of the aluminum, magnesium, and iron combinations, we can make some walls, which is probably a good idea. Ooh, plutonium! Do need to keep an eye on my pick, though, to make sure it doesn't go too broken. Okay, now this is the other thing. Ooh, that makes it quieter. That's pretty cool. I've been playing around with the wipe lens thing, but it doesn't seem to work well. It doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, jeez. Whew. Okay. I'm really not convinced that that really works and does anything. They did crash around here. There we go. I was gonna say, they did crash right around here, didn't they? I mean, free stuff. Iron, magnesium, and aluminum. Well, look at that. Well, there you go. That's chlorine. Alright, where was that other geyser I was tracking a minute ago? Whoa! Okay, I'm no expert. Oops, that didn't work. I'm no expert. That didn't give me much of a view. I mean, this is supposed to be a sniper rifle. I was kind of hoping it would have a scope. But that looks like a fairly interesting formation. It could just be a tall rock, I guess, but... Okay, now, where was... I was tracking a geyser that was off in... There it is! I got a little turned around there. Sorry about that. Okay, and this... Nitrogen! Dagnabbit. Alright, I was really hoping that was hydrogen, because we need a close hydrogen source. This is probably oxygen. That looks a bit like nitrogen, given how the other one just looked a second ago. Oh, hydrogen, there we go. That's not too crazy far away. We can make that. Nice. Actually, this might be another one, and it may be a little closer. What are you? Nitrogen. Those are actually, to me anyway, fairly difficult to tell apart. Other than this is like tan, and that's more of a greenish yellow, but, like comparing that to that, for example, it's a... I mean, there is a difference, but it is kind of hard to tell at a distance. When you get closer, it's a little easier, but it is a bit tougher to tell. Okay. So now we should have what we need to make water, which is good, because we're okay on food. We've got some of the grilled alien meat and some of the carrots and potatoes and whatnot. Oh, you know what I should be doing, rather than building walls and stuff, is I should be looking into... this requires 25 and 50. That makes sense. Let's see. I have 2 empties. What is hydrazine used for? I've never run it. They've expanded the chems a lot more than they did in the last build of the game. All these are plants. Ooh, tree sap. That's interesting. I don't see any real use for the hydrazine stuff, though. It all requires, like, base elements. So that's kind of intriguing. Okay, so that emptied my hydrogen tank, and it left me with half of the oxygen one. So that's cool. So let's take a peek at what we can build. What do we need here? Habitat is a multi-purpose room that can house interior items. That's an upper story one, but we need to research that before we can actually do anything with it. Printer is an outdoor crafting table that uses advanced technology to print new complex items from basic materials. Requires nearby power supply, prints shaped glass, prints standard batteries, prints standard medical bandages, and prints many standard blueprints. That may be worth building. Excrement collector. Oh gosh. I guess that'll be used for fertilizer for a biodome would be my guess. And we're not really worried too much about the furniture stuff yet because we don't have the interior stuff to build. Whoa! Okay. Let's go do this inside. Okay. That was scary. Alright, skills. Let's take a peek at our skills. So we can build habitation. What is this? Barracks. Unlocks the ability to craft the barracks structure. The barracks acts as your primary resting area. That's 12. Ooh, we have enough points to do a lab, though, and a lab gets us to... Oh, stackable habitation. Hallways. Choices, decisions. I'm gonna go with hallways, I think, because the lab construction would get us to building vehicles, but we need to unlock said vehicles, so I still need a lot more points before they become really useful. Kind of the same thing with all the custom pieces, is we have to level them up and get them there. Though, I could have gone this route. Whoops. Oh well. We'll get more points. Let's see. Do we have... We only have 4 and 5 in the other categories, so that's not going to get us anywhere. Okay, so I guess we're up to looking at a habitat. So let me do some resource management, and we'll see what all we can build. Okay, so here I was, just minding my own business. And then I get run on by this guy, this ferocious arachnoid. I'm wondering if I should even mess with him, though. Because he kind of looks like he's going the other way, so I'm kind of thinking it might have been a false alarm. Though, I did find this cool thing. You can safely stand up here, it looks like, and still access the forge. So, that's pretty darn awesome. Oh, and we got a... I guess we get a lot of engineering points for doing all this forgery. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many skill points we end up walking away with this after crafting a bunch of stuff. Okay, so, that just happened. I literally was about to, start recording again, and that just started flying at my face. So I've gathered up quite a bit of materials. We've got about 25 plates. We still have the same amount of rubber. And we got about 25 glass, just in case we need some glass for things. I've also had to get copper, aluminum. I forgot to put the titanium away. But it should give us enough to do both an airlock and a habitat, if I've done my rough math correctly. Who knows? We actually also got quite a few points. We're up to 21 engineering points. Which I'm very unsure as to what to invest in. I could do stackable habitats. But I'm not really sure how viable they really are. We could do a lab, we could do a barracks. I'm kind of thinking of going more this way to keep things... Oh, I could do this too. What does plumbing do? Unlocks the ability to build a shower. Shower will wash your dirt off your suit and provide a boost to your health. Kitchen provides a place to cook any recipes. A simple planter unlocks the ability to build plant bins. Plant bins are placed in biodomes and used to grow plants. Smart planters unlocks the ability to build smart bins, which are placed in biodomes and used to efficiently grow plants. But I don't have a biodome yet, because the biodome is here, under science. Which, fun fact, it's a little bit of a grind, but you can actually just dig, like sand. It gives you 2 science points per digging things up. So, we have 20. I guess we'll go with a barracks. That would take, this is 12, so 21, that would leave us with 9? So that's not really all that helpful in terms of really getting us further along with all this stuff. Man, it costs so many points, though. What is this? That's plus 25. This is 15. Hovercrafts, ground assault vehicles. I really would like vehicles, though. They make this game so much easier. Since we have an inflatable dome, I think I am going to go this route. and go for vehicles, which this thing costs an arm and a leg, I know that. Lithium and gold, we may have enough of. The steel, it'll just take time to mine everything. So let's see. Actually, we had talked about putting it further over here in the bloodleaf biome, which I actually really like the idea of. Iron, base metal, so I could mine some of that. So actually what we could do is like literally try and put it in this little forest. This would be kind of cool if we can pull this off. Especially since the inflatable dome is kind of our current base. It saves our stuff and things, so I think it's okay to try and place this a little bit further away. This will kind of be like our stage 2 building kind of thing. Which will be the more... Oh wow, you need a lot of land for this to work. Why? Why so much space? I don't understand. Why do you need so much space for this? Like, you can clearly see it doesn't actually take up that much space. Oh, there we go. Now, is it literally just because I'm in the way? I don't know why it's snapping so close to the tree. Let's put this... Let's put the first airlock here. I think I like that. Nope. Really? Let's see how that works. Okay. Well, that wasn't what I expected to happen. Oh, that's right. We need our multi-tool. I forgot about this. That only builds the wall. Everything in this game is so friggin' expensive. Cloth wall. That's new. Normal wall is copper, aluminum, steel. Windowed copper, aluminum, steel, but with glass. A low armored wall with a viewing window. Great for inspecting the outdoors. Conditions from inside. Does not support furniture building. A coupler, I think, is needed for another, yeah. It's for expansions including airlocks, hallways, and barracks, etc. Lightweight wall that is low cost and allows pressurization but is low on armor and temperature regulation. So that's just iron, rubber, and cloth. That's honestly what we'll probably go with, because everything else is so freaking expensive. Okay. Before we do that, though, let's snap an airlock on here. Oh, I need more plates. Okay. Okay, so one thing I forgot entirely about was I was going to build a printer as well. So let's go ahead and build that, because I want to see what this does. We've also gotten quite a few points as well. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, here we go. We can make a cloth bundle by what? Insufficient resources. You're not telling me what the resources are that I need. Okay. That's interesting. Glass and steel for a glass container makes sense. You can make inflatable. Ah, we can make a. I don't have what I need. Poo. Okay. I just made a new chisel, so I'm not really worried about that. At least not for a while. We can make tactical knives, things like that. What's a pickaxe do? Large melee weapon that is primarily for mining but can be used in self-defense. 50% critical rate damage, 8 plus 2. 30% critical rate. Okay, so I see how this works. So if you get a better pick, then it makes for more chances for critical ratings, which then yield more stuff, more points, yada yada yada. Medical bandages are just plastic, which is cool. I really wish it would tell me what I needed for the cloth bundle, though. We have quite a few of them. From materials found in the Sol system. But that doesn't really tell me what I need. Batteries, lithium, gold, and magnesium. beacon kit. Okay, so that's kind of for basic stuff. I was actually wondering... I had actually been wondering where I made cloth and stuff like that from. I never could find any resource that would give it to me, so that's kind of cool. And the rubber I found to be in the chem station. It's hydrogen, chlorine, and carbon ingots. I think that's why I made the carbon ingots that you saw a second ago. Was this rock here like 5 seconds ago and I just did not notice it? I feel like that was not there. An infant what? Whoa! Hey now. You can just leave my base alone. Where'd he go? Leave my base alone. Ooh! Okay, so melee works really well on those guys, apparently. That thing died quick. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Airlock. Snap it to that. Okay. That works. Sweet. However, once again... Okay, wide pressure wall. This isn't too bad. We need to make more aluminum, but I actually have more aluminum, so I'm not too worried about that. My more pressing concern at this point is getting this sealed. Alrighty, and with that, we have sealed in the habitat area. So let's check it out. So we can begin pressurizing. Oh, that's cool. It actually has a little pressurizing readout now. So yeah. Now, granted, I don't think we have the habitat control in here. So yeah, when we get in here, we're not actually in like an oxygen-safe environment, as you can see up in the top part. But yeah, so we've got everything sealed, which is cool, and I put a skylight in for now. We can always destroy it and repair it with something else. It's kind of the same thing with this. We don't really need it to all be covered, because then that keeps us from putting barracks or whatever. But, if nothing else... Let's see, do we do it this way? And then we can go out? I think? Alright. So, yeah, we should be good to go in terms of that. So, our next step is going to be to basically just keep going with that and get bigger and badder stuff. I did go through and building all that stuff and smelting all the stuff and things did give me quite a few engineering points. I think I had like 47 or something. So I did unlock the ability to do hovercrafts. As well as... Did I do a barracks? No. I'm up to 22 now. I was going to save it because at 25 we could do a hovercraft and just jump right to those. Because I prefer hovercrafts. They're much faster. And they can kind of like fly a little bit better. So I'm focused on doing that because we're still kind of building up this stuff. Though we could do other things. We could, that's 12 and that's 15. So I need to be at about 28, I think, to get into the plants or plumbing or something like that. So that's one of those things that we're getting there. When I get enough science, I'll probably do climate control and work my way up this stuff. Water reclamation would be a good one. So I need to find something that does good science leveling up, which would be cool. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. In the meantime, I think we're going to wrap things up here. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.